Greetings everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Turrican. We're in the 3rd level and we've taken to the skies. The Turrican man is continuing his quest to save the nondescript people from the nondescript alien force. And he does it with style. He does it with finesse. He does it just because he wants to. Anyway, this first section isn't too difficult. We just have to navigate some precarious platforms while avoiding enemies. The enemies aren't so much a threat as it is just jumping from platform to platform. If you fall, of course you die. And in fact, the hardest jump in the entire set is right there for some reason, if you try to do it normally, like I did. The best bet would be to do a rolling jump, which gives you slightly more distance. But anyway, this platform has crashed and landed us into a nasty-ass junkyard. And that's about all there is to say about that. This level is nothing more than a mini-boss rush of sorts. And the first one is a giant hand! Oh my god! Anyway, yeah, not much of a threat. The worst part about this guy is trying to predict when he's actually going to smash down. But it isn't too hard because he always stops right before he's about to do it. But if you're an idiot like me, you'll end up rolling into it, which is harmful to your health. Kind of like that. Death abound, but luckily death spawns us back with the boss fight, so not much ground lost there, and we get to continue on destroying the giant hand that wants to squash us to death. In fact, I think he's almost dead. One more bomb ought to do it. Yeah! Destroyed! So between each boss fight, we have a little bit of segment of level, which is pretty fun, except for these asshole mines that bounce around. They're awful. Unless you have the green laser out, they take more than one hit to kill, and they just bounce at you. And the worst part is, a lot of times they're bouncing down these hills. I don't know what the game designers were thinking, but whatever. I mean, I guess it increases the difficulty. Which is good in a game, I suppose. This second mini-boss is not hard in his own right, he's actually quite weak. The problem with him is that he always seems to fly right where I want to jump, which is pretty dickish if you ask me, but yeah, anyway, so we died. But that's okay, respawning back in the fight. Our only problem is now our laser is slightly weaker. But no matter, he is destroyed quite simply. And they changed the music on us. And we get a 1-up. Excellent, because we're losing them like hotcakes. Asshole game designers. Anyway, I'm used to dealing with them, those asshole game designers, so. I mean, once you've played some of the games I've played, you can handle stuff like this. Nothing. And we're already to the 3rd mini-boss. This one isn't too hard. He looks tough. He shakes the ground when he lands, but seriously, he does the same thing over and over. So as long as you know his pattern, he's simple as hell. All you have to do is wait for the first bounce, and then walk right under him. Now, if you're an idiot like me, you'll be shooting him in places that don't actually damage him, like his back or his kneecap. My heat-seeking missiles, though, have it right in that you have to shoot him in the face to actually do any kind of damage, so I'm just kind of standing here wasting time right now. Oh! The light bulb, I think, went off. Yeah, that's right. Shooting him in the face actually does damage. Whatever. Let's take some time to remark about the totally awesome and flagrant use of the blast processing we got going on here. The foreground, we got the rain, lightning in the background, moving clouds. Holy cow. I just can't take it anymore. I'm high from the blast processing. Oh geez, while I was remarking about the blast processing, we killed the 3rd mini-boss. And the music changes yet again to something totally rockin'. Now this ground-seeking gun is probably the best gun to use in this level, but I'm a complete idiot and, you know, do what I do. That, and I just hate that gun. I hate it because it's slow rate of fire and it doesn't really do much damage, but it probably would have helped me in this up and down hills. They're being pretty generous with the power-ups, but I mean, I guess I could see, especially when you get smacked in the face with a giant metallic marble like I just did. That would hurt. Anyway, this section is nearly finished. There is one more sub-boss, but we don't get to it till the next section of the level, which is coming quite soon. I will mention that these guys here are upgraded versions of the little robo-drones that we saw in the first few levels. They move a little faster and they shoot at you, which is slightly different, but otherwise they're the same weak little cousins. And that's enough of that section. Let's move it on to bigger and better things. Wow, spawned me right in the middle of that, why don't you? It's a shame we have to waste these totally awesome tunes on such short sections. But the final mini-boss here is actually slightly tougher, but I don't know. He has two attacks, other than to go back and forth. He has to shoot flames at you and to move his little weak-ass slow arm at you. The arm is nothing to worry about. It's the flames that can hurt you pretty bad, especially if you happen to be standing right where they shoot. Now, for some odd reason, even though this robot is shooting fire out of its face, my heat-seeking missiles will not hit it. They're just flying around like dumbasses. Whatever. I can handle this shit on my own. I will say that the mini-boss music that they're playing for this section is totally awesome anyway, and it doesn't make me at all sad that we're missing out on the cool level music. And I know I remark about the music a lot, but I love great video game music. And this game has lots of it. And he is dead! Destroyed and whatnot. We're actually almost finished with this level. Let's go ahead and move on, shall we? Oh, I'm sorry. There is one more mini-boss, but it's no different than what we've already seen. It's this guy again! I mean, it's this guy again! Yeah, totally professional there. Yeah, you have to fight this guy a second time. No different than the first time. Same weakness, same propensity to land exactly where you're going to jump. Same projectiles. Yeah. Just take him out. We didn't even use any bombs that time. Mainly because I didn't have any. Suicide! Yeah, that was a pretty suicidal jump if you ask me. That's okay, the respawn point isn't very far off from where we were, so no need to do any fancy editing work there. And by fancy editing, I mean cut and paste. And how about repeated sections? Come on, game designers. I think we could have done a little bit better than this. Good, let's open this box up and we'll upgrade our weapons to the final level. And we are going to take on the boss of the game, which, cliche of all cliches in a Junkyard level, is... Yeah. Magnetic arm. Anyway, all you gotta do is shoot it. That's it. Seriously, this is not at all a hard boss at all. The worst part of this whole fight is the balls of junk that come and jump at you from the right, but I don't even have time to talk about him because he's already dead. God damn it. That was weak. Anyway, here's hoping that there's stronger enemies in the next level. I'll catch you cats next time as MeccaPrime signing off.